gang. Happy Monday. So listen, I just witnessed, but yet again, another person taking the wrath from someone else because of their frustrations. And, I just want to give folks a little bit of perspective, maybe a little bit of a reminder and a little bit of, something to think about, right? Listen, almost everything in life, every business running, everything we have going throughout our day kind of relies on someone else, or you're running a business, and this happened to be a business, right? Good local business, popular business. We're not going to, it's not even about the business at this point, but I just watched, one of the delivery guys get like a little piece of ass handed to him. And it wasn't his fault. It's not his fault, right? The delivery should have been there at a different time. However, I don't know. My car's reading 85. First thing I would have asked this dude who's sweating, who I watched unload these pallets, if he needed something to drink. But that's me, right? That's the kind of person that I am, okay? Because I'm going to deal with the human being first and foremost, okay? He's trying to explain that they're down to 2 people, 2 truck drivers. He still has 5 more stops after her. And not only that, you don't know what transpired on the roadways. Where is he coming from? Philly? Is he coming from New York? Is he coming from Connecticut? A plethora of things could have happened on the highway. There could have been an accident. There could have been delays. There could have been construction being done. You get rerouted. Any of those little things has now caused a chain event in his whole day. You know what I mean? So I used to say this to people too, I could wait, I've been to the best specialist of specialists and can wait in the doctor's office for hours and not make a peep. Because you know why? I know what it's like to be behind the scenes. And I would listen to patients bitching and complaining and this and that. But at the end of the day, maybe there's an emergency that happened on the other side of those doors. You just don't know, right? Maybe that doctor was in surgery first and like things went south or something happened. There's different things that maybe cause a ripple effect in the day, right? It's not that they want to keep you delayed or not get your delivery to you on time or not get you in on your appointment on time, right? But sometimes things happen behind the scenes that we're just not aware of or privy to. And that's where learning patience and different things, comes into play. Or being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes or ask the proper questions before you start ripping somebody's head off about the delay that maybe threw a wrench in your day. I don't know, gang. Just things to think about. And again, I'm going to remind you all, the heat's got people riled up, right? Because they're uncomfortable. It makes you crabby. And then, throw the fact that you haven't had a meal or anything. Now you got hangry on top of it. Everybody's trying to enjoy the summer season. Be in the moment and enjoy it, right? Whether you're doing a job or you're just enjoying your day off. You know what I mean? I happen to see this in between. I'm waiting to get into to where I need to go. So I had time to make a stop and grab something to eat and get something to drink. And I'm just amazed sometimes at how you all treat each other and talk to other people on the daily. And 9 out of 10 times, it's not necessary. It's just not necessary. And remember, at the end of the day, it reflects that business too. Okay? Anyway, please try to put yourself in others' shoes or ask the proper questions, or, you have a right to be frustrated if it messed up your day too, but you do not have the right to take it out on the other person. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. If it's their fault and the delay was on them, I'd hope that they'd stand up and be accountable and explain like, hey, it is on me. Maybe I got lost or whatever, or I had a delay. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, just to take it out on other people. No. Explain to your customers, was something missing on the menu? Is there something that you can't make now, or different things like that? your customers will understand if you explain that there were other issues that came into play, right? You'll have it for them tomorrow. Maybe today didn't work out. I mean, I don't know. You can explain it and take a different take on it all different ways. But I certainly know it does not give you a right to be nasty to other people. And in some instances, outright yelling and screaming at them, okay? And again, even going into different businesses now, there's a lot of summer help. It's a lot to learn in a short period of time. Mistakes will happen. Stop acting so damn entitled when a mistake comes, and give a little bit of grace to the person that maybe they're still in the learning process, okay? They're not trying to ruin your order on purpose. Anyway, you'll have a good Monday, okay? Have a good week. Enjoy your days. Like my message previous that Spirit clearly sent our way. Positive. Put positive out there into the world. Keep that positive mindset, okay? Learn how to get rid of the negative. Learn how to let go of it and find balance in your life. Or learn how to handle your triggers and not take them out on the next person, okay? Especially a stranger that you don't even know. It's not fair to them. Anyway, all right. You all be safe. Be safe, be kind, and don't forget to smile. Have a good day. Stay hydrated. Take care until next time. Bye-bye.